Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone constantly, so much that no matter what you do, they keep showing up in your mind like an uninvited guest? You might be doing the dishes, working, trying to sleep, and suddenly, there they are again, occupying space in your head without ever asking for permission. It could be an ex-lover, a childhood crush, an old friend you lost touch with, or even someone you barely knew. But for some reason, your mind keeps circling back to them, over and over again. So, what's going on here? Is this just random brain activity? Or is something deeper at play? Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century, believed these mental intrusions weren't accidents. In fact, he believed that if someone keeps appearing in your thoughts, it could be your unconscious mind trying to send you a powerful message. Jung believed that our conscious mind is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath it lies a massive, hidden world. The unconscious, filled with forgotten memories, hidden desires, unresolved conflicts, and aspects of ourselves we often try to ignore. When someone shows up in your thoughts again and again, Jung would say it's not about that person, it's about you. Your unconscious is trying to bring something to the surface, something important you need to acknowledge. Let's explore the first two of Jung's most powerful ideas that might explain why this person is stuck in your head. 1. The Shadow Archetype. Jung described the shadow as the hidden part of your personality, the side you usually try to suppress. It's made up of qualities you've rejected, emotions you don't want to feel, desires you've buried, and even talents you've never dared to express. When someone occupies your thoughts endlessly, they might be reflecting your shadow back to you. Maybe you admire their confidence. That might mean you're struggling with your own self-worth. Maybe their arrogance bothers you. Perhaps you're denying the part of yourself that's proud or assertive. We are often drawn to people or repelled by them, not because of who they truly are, but because they mirror something within us. They awaken something we've hidden deep inside. The person you can't stop thinking about might not be special in themselves. They might simply be triggering a message from your own shadow. 2. Anima and Animus, the inner opposite. Jung also introduced the idea that inside each of us is an inner opposite. For men, it's called the anima, the feminine aspect of the psyche. For women, it's called the animus, the masculine side. These inner energies influence who we're attracted to, how we perceive others, and what we idealize in a partner, often without us even knowing it. If someone keeps popping into your mind, it may be because they're activating your inner anima or animus. In other words, they reflect an ideal image created by your unconscious, not who they truly are, but what your inner self longs for or wishes to become. This is why we sometimes fall hard for people we barely know. It's not about their real personality. It's about the emotional blueprint they awaken within us. They may symbolize a trait we desire, a quality we want to develop, or a hidden wound we need to heal. When we think about them, we're really thinking about a part of ourselves. In the first part, we explored two of Carl Jung's key ideas, the shadow and Anima Animus, as possible reasons why someone might keep appearing in your thoughts. But there's more to the story. Jung offered even deeper insights into the hidden forces shaping our mental and emotional life. Let's now uncover the final two concepts that may explain why your mind can't seem to let go of a certain person. 3. Projection, seeing yourself in someone else. Projection is one of the most powerful and fascinating psychological mechanisms Jung ever described. It happens when we unknowingly take parts of our inner world, feelings, fears, desires, and assign them to other people. Think of others as screens, and your unconscious as the projector. The traits you haven't fully accepted or understood in yourself often show up in how you see others. If you admire someone deeply, ask yourself, is there a part of me that has the same quality waiting to be seen or expressed? If someone annoys you with their confidence or pride, perhaps they're reflecting a part of yourself you've been rejecting. Maybe your discomfort isn't with them, but with something inside you. This is why the people we think about the most often carry pieces of us. They're not just people, they are messengers, mirrors, clues. So, next time you can't stop thinking about someone, ask yourself, what part of me do they represent? What am I trying to avoid or discover within myself? The more emotionally charged your thoughts are, the more likely you're projecting. And when you realize that, the obsession begins to transform into awareness. 4. Synchronicity. There are no coincidences. Have you ever thought of someone, and suddenly they call you, or you bump into them randomly, right after dreaming about them? These moments feel magical, strange, almost orchestrated. Jung called this phenomenon synchronicity, when inner thoughts and outer events align in meaningful ways. He didn't believe these were accidents. Instead, he believed the unconscious mind, and perhaps the universe itself, was communicating with us. If someone shows up in your thoughts repeatedly and strange coincidences begin to happen around them, it might not be about chance. It could be a sign that something in your life needs attention. The real question is not, why do I keep thinking about this person? It's, what do they represent in my inner world? Because most of the time, it's not the person that matters. It's what they awaken in you. The memories, the hopes, the regrets, the wounds, the truths waiting to be seen. The bigger message, it's never just about them. So, what if this constant thinking isn't a curse, but an invitation? What if your mind is trying to lead you somewhere deeper, to a truth you've been avoiding, or a part of you that's been left in the dark? Instead of fighting the thoughts, try to explore them. Ask yourself, what is this person trying to show me? What is my unconscious trying to tell me through them? This shift in perspective can be life-changing, because once you understand the real reason behind your obsession, you begin to take your power back. You begin to integrate what was once hidden. You begin to heal, so tell me, has there ever been someone you just couldn't stop thinking about? Maybe, just maybe, it was never about them. Maybe it was always about you.